Hey everyone, Max here. Welcome back to another Liberation of Undermine boss guide. Today we're covering Rik Riverb. Rik starts the fight by putting down sonic amplifiers with growing power. Pull the boss away from them or all amplifiers within 15 yards gain power faster. Now you might wonder, what happens if these amplifiers reach full power? Well, if too many go haywire, they will almost certainly wipe the raid by doing stacking pulsing damage and filling the arena with resonant echoes. So how do we avoid that? Click on the amplifiers to channel a power drain, but whoever does that takes damage over time. Whenever Rik rally chants for Gallywix, all amplifiers burst out resonant echoes from them, giving out stacking dots to players on their paths. Other than that, make sure the boss is facing away from the raid since his melee attacks cleave in a frontal cone. Aim the sound cannon away from the raid and make sure to spread when you have big blue circles before Rik goes into phase 2. 2 minutes after phase 1, Rik encases himself in a barrier of sound, reducing damage taken by 99%. Sonic circles expand from the boss, doing lethal damage to the entire raid. To avoid that, watch out for the amplifier Rik randomly selects to blow out. The knock-up from the detonation grants immunity to those deadly circles. The raid will be knocked up 4 times before Rik goes back to phase 1. There will be amplifiers remaining in the arena, so the fight progresses harder for each repeated phase 1. Rik needs to be killed before he enters phase 2 the 3rd time, and spams those deadly circles non-stop while taking no damage. On Heroic, Sun Pyrotechnics join the fight, and you have to kill them in 15 seconds before they perform the grand finale and wipe the raid. When draining power from the amplifiers, players now also get stacking vulnerability debuffs. On Mythic, amplifiers are protected by feedback nullifiers and no longer interactable for power draining until removed. Remember those big blue circles? Running into each other with these circles breaks nullifiers within 8 yards. Sound Cannon, the frontal that needs to be aimed away, now becomes a soak. Any player brought below 75% health will be mind controlled until broken free. The fight becomes even more intense as 2 stacks of debuffs from resonant echoes also lead to mind control. This is very tricky, especially during phase 2, where the entire raid has to dodge echoes around 1 amplifier for the blowout, so focus on dodging them since the boss is not taking damage anyway. That is everything about Rik Riverb. This fight is highly mechanical as an early boss, and it drops one of the better passive Omni trinkets desirable for all specs that like haste. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more World of Warcraft content. Good luck on your progression, and I will see you in the next one.